Hey guys, welcome back to Enlightened Turtle. It's your host Kev here. Let me swap hat. We've been looking around in some catacombs and we're actually at the ancient cemetery, ancient necropolis. Now, I've been making some videos, taking some photographs, but I thought I'd just give a quick little video update of the location. That's the old Ibiza castle in the background. Enlightened Turtle merchandise, we made it all this way. I tell you what, it's a fascinating place. I've been here like what? I think this is the 6th time I've come to Ibiza, and never once have I looked for the history. Obviously we've only been on this journey for a couple of years really. Yeah, fascinating place. It states that some of the tombs here go back only to the 1st and 2nd century AD, while others go back as far back as the 4th and 5th century BC. Sorry, I'm just reading one of these boards here. I'll read it for you guys. The origin of the Archaeological Museum of Ibiza and Formentera, which is an island just off the coast there, goes back to 1907. So they've actually only been doing archaeology here for just over 100 years. When the state received the request from the Ibiza Archaeological Society of the collection gathered as a result of the excavations, the society had prompted in several sites on the island, including the necropolis of Puig de Molins, which is this necropolis where we are, the cemetery. The museum originally stood by the cathedral in Plaza de Catedral of Ibiza, which is, I don't know if you can see it, it's hard for me to see, but just in the background up there, that is the old castle, which I will be going over there shortly to take some photographs and stuff. At the highest point of the old city, Dalt Villa, which is obviously it will be the citadel inside the castle. As excavations in the necropolis continued, a new secondary museum was needed to house the large collection of archaeological objects, which we should be going to check out in a moment. Due to be built in the necropolis itself, on the lower side of the hill in Can Partit, which is this building down here. Construction was halted in 1935 due to the Spanish Civil War. So the Spanish had a civil war in 1935, just before the Second World War. Man, the timing of these things is incredible, isn't it? And you wonder why Spain was neutral in the Second World War. Maybe the job was done. The building of the monographic museum Puig de Molins was eventually inaugurated in 1968, which, as I say, is this building. The ancient Phoenicians followed a distinct settlement pattern throughout the Mediterranean. Habitable areas would typically be located by the shore at a secure spot, such as a peninsula or island near the coastline. In the particular case of the colony of Ibiza, up until the 7th century BC. So in the 7th century BC you had the Phoenicians here. So if people are following, like say the whole expulsion out of Britain of the ancient Brits, I'd say this is around about the time that Brutus returned to Britain, and maybe not so much Brutus himself, but at least the colonies that left, and then you got subsequent migrating waves. And that's just all a bit more jargon. There's a little photograph here, if I can turn it down so you can see. So there's the Acropolis where we are, and the Acropolis, which is the castle and stuff over there, and this is the port, and that's Acropolis, Necropolis, Necropolis, Acropolis. So let me turn this camera back on. So yeah, that's just a little video update. Like I say, I will be chopping this up, all these photographs that I'll be taking, and try and put it together to make a nice little coherent video for everyone. But yeah, I mean, it's a fantastic place. I didn't realise there was so much history on the island until I started researching, thanks to, I say his name, seems like in every video I make, but Ross Broadstock, man, he peeled my eyes open to the lies that I always felt, but I never paid attention. I was too busy with my army career and partying every time I came abroad and things like that. As we get older, we get wiser, eh? But yeah, I'm going to sign off there. Hope you've enjoyed this little look around. As you can see, these certain tombs are being protected. And like I say, I was underground before, but I'll save that for when I do a proper video, which was down there. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it, guys. Hope you have a nice day. Catch you in the next video. Peace.